You run every day, but I don't think people understand how fucked up your knees are.
No, they
Like
don't get it.
you run every, when you sent me that X-ray after your surgery, and I looked at what they did to your knee, and and I looked at what it looks like,
Right.
what the actual bone on bone looks like, and
Right.
how it had distorted because there's no cushioning at all.
No.
And the doctor said to you, I can't even believe you could fucking walk on these knees.
Yeah.
Forget about run thousands of miles. So you're doing this every day in constant pain.
Right. Right.
What is it like?
Well, I don't suggest.
Explain your knees, first of all.
So, okay. So people think that my knees are bad from a lot of running, and they're wrong. I wasn't born healthy. I wasn't born with some great body alignment, some great, I have sickle cell. I have all kind of shit. I have all kind of health issues, all kind of, I'm fucked up. So I had a choice to make. And the choice was, growing up, okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body. So on that journey, as I started getting more and more into my mind and start realizing that what I'm capable of doing, my mind got stronger. So the pain in my knees, while it sucked, I've been doing it for so long. It was like it became my new norm. Like, okay, my knees hurt, fuck it. Stop, and I call it like stop feeling sorry for yourself, but you sometimes have to ignore your feelings.
I'm going to send Jamie a picture of your knee.
Oh, no, dude, I think Jamie has some...
Do you have a picture of his knee, Jamie? Did I ever send it to you, Jamie? I have it here. Hold on. Let me just... But keep going.
No, so it's like, for me, I made a decision, and my decision was to be the best person I could. And I basically, a lot of mornings I wake up and say, fuck your feelings. And that doesn't mean like, don't take it literally, fuck your feelings. But sometimes you have to go beyond what you're feeling. And my knees were fucked, but guess what? I wanted to run. And I knew that, okay, you can get knee replacements, this and that. Like I said, it wasn't because I ran too much. People always want to say, oh, man, you ran so much so you fucked up your body. You don't want to be like David Goggins. I hear it all the time. You don't want to be like David Goggins. But
so there's your knee.
Yeah, there it is.
First
so that's
of all,
the plate.
look at the fact that there's zero space between those bones.
Yes, sir.
From the top, from your tibia to your femur, there's zero space. It's just kneecap covering two bones that are rubbing against each other. And so this was after surgery where they had to cut your knee, slice your shin like in half, and then take a chunk out of it because it had deformed so much from you running with bone on bone that it was starting to like swell out in one direction,
right.
And it was changing the alignment of your leg.
Right. And this happened back in 2001. I was going through buds. So this happened for a long, this right here has been going on for a long time. So, and it got to a point where it's like, okay, I'm done. And that's the plate that's in there right now. So as you see the wedge, that part right there in the bone, that's opened up.
Yeah.
So they had to cut it, realign it, and then now the alignment's better. But this is now about 18 months ago when this happened. So
Couldn't they get some screws that fit? Go back to that real quick.
With those real
that one sticks right out of the fucking bone. Hey, cut that shit off.
Yeah,
Why is
file that
thing,
shit down.
Is that thing sticking into your leg?
No, I don't. Well, I feel the plate every single time I move.
Yeah.
So every time, because it's like connected to the hamstring. So whenever I move, that plate is very irritating. So every step, even like when I walk, when I run, it's this very irritating thing. And then you gotta wait for so long for that leg to start getting back into place. And if you see that other picture I sent of the foam, my foam leg that I put my hand in, I think Jennifer sent it to you, Jamie, with the foam leg. You'll see this in a second. This is fucked up. So like the swelling in that leg was fucking nuts.
Oh, when you had edema?
Yeah.
You showed it to me in Vegas.
Yeah.
You were sticking your thumb into your
I
shin.
grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty nuts. But once again, it's just things things I was willing to endure to get. Yeah, that's it right there.
So that's just all post-surgery swelling.
Yeah.
So when the doctor said this to you, and he said, "Look, this is how fucked up your knee is," Did he say you need a replacement? What was he saying?
Basically, I had two options. So I went to the first guy, had the surgery done. That's in the book. I talked about that. But then the second guy, so after the first surgery, I was done.
So this is the first surgery after Buds?
No, so this is like back in, looking at 2000. So me and Cameron, this is recently. So I didn't have any surgery going through Buds.
Really?
I didn't have any surgery at all. So I went through, in 2001, I fucked up, 2001, whatever it was, I messed up my leg real bad in Hell Week, kept on going on it. Just kept on going,
What did you do to it in Hell Week?
It was like I fucked it up somehow, like running or whatever. I have it in Can't Hurt Me. But it was, I think the boat, I fell, it twisted, but over a period of time, it got worse and worse and worse. So I was getting like Toradol shots every day. And then it just got worse. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm good. So I kept going on it. So it kind of healed all fucked up. So it just kept going, kept going, kept going. Years later, it kept going on it. So I stopped squatting. So it became like, okay, my knees fucked up, my alignment's messed up, my hips are messed up, I can't squat. So, but I can still run. So, okay, I started running. Because running doesn't require you to bend down and shit. So I'm running a lot. And it got to 20 years later, pretty much. And it was 2020, or if I want to get this right, Cameron Haynes came down. We went for a 20-mile run. My knees were fucked up for like 10 years. Long story short, it was like, okay, man, I got to get this thing looked at. So I went and got looked at. The doc was like, oh, we can go in there and just do a quick little fucking, cleanup job. And the cleanup job went so quick. Guy was breaking tools and shit, fucking up, like literally broke tools. And I have it in there. He was breaking tools.
I talked to him.
I know.
He told me your meniscus was the hardest meniscus he's ever experienced in his life. He's like, dude, he goes, I didn't know that meniscus could get that way. He goes, like, he's not human. He goes, when I was cutting into meniscus, it broke the scalpel.
Yep. Wolf's Law syndrome, he said. Wolf's Law something.
Yeah. He said, normally when you cut into meniscus, it just slices right through like butter. He's like, I couldn't cut it.
Yeah, mine went butter. So all those motherfuckers who think I'm putting them 100-mile weeks, go fuck yourself, bitch. You don't get no shit like that, baby, by sitting on the fucking couch.